One of the greatest, if not the greatest threat to the security of our nation and our ally, the State of Israel, is the concerted effort by the government of Iran to acquire the technology and materials to create a nuclear weapon that will do two things. First, we can be sure that it will alter the balance of power in the Middle East. And second, altering the balance of power with a nuclear Iran dedicated to the destruction of the State of Israel would most certainly lead to hostilities that could spill over to engulf the entire region and well beyond. Mr. President, we cannot, we must not, and we will not let that happen. But the clock is ticking. We recently learned just how far down the nuclear road Iran has come. The International Atomic Energy Agency's report indicates what all of us already suspected, that Iran continues to enrich uranium and is seeking to develop as many as 10 new enrichment facilities, that Iran has conducted high explosives testing and detonator development to set off a nuclear charge, as well as computer modeling of a core of a nuclear warhead, that Iran has engaged in preparatory work for a nuclear weapons test, that in August IAEA inspection revealed that 43.5 pounds of a component used to arm nuclear warheads was unaccounted for in Iran, and that Iran is working on an indigenous design for a nuclear payload small enough to fit on Iran's long-range Shahab-3 missile, a missile capable of reaching the State of Israel. What more do we need to know before we take the next diplomatic step to address the financial mechanism that is helping make Iran's nuclear ambitions a reality? These revelations, combined with Iran's provocative effort in October to assassinate the Saudi ambassador to the United States, demonstrate that Iran's aggression has taken a violent turn, and that we have every reason to believe that if Iran gets a nuclear weapon, it may very well use it, and use it against the State of Israel. By identifying the Central Bank of Iran as the Iranian regime's partner and the financier of its terrorist agenda, we can begin to starve the regime of the money it needs to achieve its nuclear goals. I urge my colleagues to support this bipartisan amendment that will go a long way to closing financial loopholes, to help prevent the Iranian regime from moving its nuclear ambitions to the weapons phase and closer to the warhead of a missile. We cannot, we must not, and we will not allow Iran to threaten the stability of the region and the peace and security of the world.